Yes, sir, boy. Jeff's got a new set of bells. Right here on my take on Home and Garden. Okay, guys, so our first wonderful little upright vase is a swan vase. You've seen this. Good luck trying to find it. It is vintage and it is wonderful. I really haven't seen one since. So that was an eBay find a couple years ago, and you know I'm just nuts about it. Now, this has a smaller throat, it's a smaller scale. Remember our rule, a vase and a half above the vase is proper. So if this is 12 inches, you could go 12 and a half, which is 18 inches. Okay? I don't normally take it to the max of that rule. I stay under the rule. So I like 12, 14, right about in here. Typically it's probably, one vase higher. But that'll help you think. Now let's start with some greens in the background. And I'm really loving the frosted, kind of frozen mistletoe here we got. By the way, we got some real mistletoe growing outside in the trees. Now I'm going to be looking at the front. It's going on the end of the pie hutch, and I want to get in this gold holly and berries as well to give us a nice balance that way. Here's a different frozen piece. Really cute. With red berries. We're going to use a little whisper of red. What else do I want in here? Again, this one's going to be quick and there's not much to it. How about we need a gold fan background, and you're seeing the front here in this camera, and now the side here in this camera. So I want a little whisker of lavender there, and I think I want to use a miniature. See this little miniature poinsettia, and again, this matches the scale of the vase. So that's important. You don't want oversized floor vase stuff in this vase, obviously. Think about your vase. Your vase dictates a lot, like I talk. The shape, the size, and what it can handle. So I'm loving that. And what do we got? 5 little picks in there? Just gorgeous. I'm going to put that over on the end here right now. And we'll have plenty to look at with the show you all around. Next, I'm dying to do the cobalt blue. Now you thought it was all done, right? Our beautiful basket by Indiana Glass from the 70s, maybe 80s, maybe just into there. Vintage, art glass, divine. You know it if you collect it. Now I have some pine in the bottom to act as my oasis as usual. This is a pretty good size basket, so I'm going to take, and this is going to be a one-sided view because it's going on top of the hutch. I'm going to take one swipe of pine bough to the left and one to the right, and these just happen to come with the pine cones. Nice and handy. You see how I have that bent so I don't have to cut it. These are going to establish our overall length of the arrangement. as usual. Now I'm going to want some gold in there. We're blue and gold in this area of the house this year. Alrighty, we're going to do kind of a fan in a background. See this? I'll give it a whiz turn and get a look at that. So we have our bed, our background, almost a fan, fanning out, and we're gonna let our pine look just natural that way. We don't want it exact. Even though we're doing a formal balance, we don't want it to look exact. That would be quite boring and wrong. Now I've got another piece of pine. You see it's a smaller scale, full of pine cones. Love it. And I'm going to establish my overall height with that. Okay, for this basket, we just have a couple of frozen peony. You know, when that first frost comes, and just before they turn brown, we're going to be able to use a couple of those. And that's going to really help fill our basket. Now here's where we drift off of completely formal, because we're only going to use 3 in here. See what we have now. I want to finish this and tie it all together with a highlight of 1 golden magnolia. That's going to counter our where we have 2 peony, we're going to have 1 magnolia here. See how now we're getting some interest all of a sudden. It's really looking unique and different. This particular thistle, I tease about the origin because this is not your typical Scottish thistle. Here's your Scottish thistle, which you know I'm going to use because I have to and have them included in these. And let's go right in there with that first. We're going to bend and not cut till you get it where you want. I want that behind the highlight piece. There we go. Just get it to work around. There we are. Now we've got the different thistle. That's so cute. And I'm thinking, do I want to counter? Maybe with both of those and bring them out the end like this. Too cute. These plum berries are going to really take us to another level and make sense of our blue and gold idea here. We're going to let that come out a little bit toward the end. See this? Give it a tweak, give it a look, and I want to go with that natural antler element. Now, it just starts putting a smile on your face. It looks Christmassy. We have a pine cone to get in here. Let it show at least half of it. Like this. We have a little lost little piece we're going to highlight in between our thistle and just behind our antler to make it a natural looking, robust and full bed here. What else can we do? I'm feeling the need for a wonderful gold sprig like this. If you're adding gold, you need a pick like this and watch this change. Okay, we have the 2 fan background fern. We have, let me turn it for you. We have the gold and cocoa colored magnolia. Okay, but we're short somehow. There's something not quite right, and that is going to get fixed with this. Look at that, what that did. Possibly one more little fanning background piece here. I'm seeing a space. I just want to tuck that leaf in and know that won't fall out. Now I'm loving it. Now I'm convinced this one is complete. So I'm going to move that. We'll get a closer look. Okay, let's take our wonderful vintage, again, just happens to be a white fruit basket in the milk glass by Indiana Glass with that cartouche all the way around. Very pretty. You've seen this. We've used it in the spring, in the summer. This is well versed for winter because of the color. So that's the beauty again of the milk glass. You guys know, you've heard me talk. It goes with almost anything. Let's take some frosted boxwood here now. This just picked up the first frost. You can see the sparkle and twinkle on the leaves. I don't want to overdo it because this is going to be a wonderful basket of frozen and white peony, and that's going to dominate this basket. The last one we only used a couple. This one is just going to be full of them. Get those tucked in randomly. Don't make a square or make it even in any way. That'll make it better for you. Okay. Get one up in the middle and right under that handle and fill that up and see where we're at. Now you know I want to count, and there's 6, and that's not going to do it for me. I want to see the boxwood is just a skirt. When you least it, I don't know what it's trying to do. Okay, now I'm happy. See what we got? We got 7. Now I'm loving it. Love, love, love. That's the difference. Do we want gold or do we want white in this one? Let's try something different. Let's do a little apron here coming out the end. You see how we've layered and tackled this just like a puzzle. For all you cuties out there that are trying to do a better job at arranging, that's why we do this and take our time. Let's see where we want an accent. I'm thinking we need these feathery gold pieces. Look at this. And again, we're going to want odd. And it ensures a realistic balance. Okay, now we're going to start going informally. We have one pick that I wanted to save, and you'll see why right there. We want to get that in. We even have a plum, berry, and leaf holly. We're gonna surprise us with that in the other end, just to break up things a bit. All right, what else we got? We got white berries. I think those would be cute too in here. They could be cute or they could be beautiful. Whatever word you like. And I'm light on the left, so I'm going to use 2. As far as when I look at the balance of this whole thing. How are we going to make it cute and different? Let me pull that in. Just tighten that up a little bit. How are we going to make this distinct from other arrangements? That's what I'm thinking about. Okay, something was holding that up. I'm just going to reset it. And that. Just need a tweak, and now we're talking. I'm thinking this bird is going to really finish it and make it cute up in here. It'll tell us if we need anything else. I think we're close. Really think we're getting very close. I see a blue ornament going in there and finishing this whole thing. Wow. All right. Wow, okay guys, hey, we got one more bowl. You've seen this one. Beautiful big cobalt blue bowl. I want to get this gold sprig in the background. I got this beautiful bag of California sugar cones. Dying to use. You might have remembered this haul. It was after Christmas sale at Michael's. I mean, I had a couple big ones before, but this takes the cake. Look at this bad boy. Oh my goodness, so pretty. You see, they're pricey, but you know, they got to pick them up, spray them, and ship them. And it kind of burns you up sometimes how much things are. But again, this was bought after sale. Just a beautiful arrangement with pine cones. I want a little more than that. Okay, it's a funny dish to work with. Not sure if my combination's working. I don't think so. So, something more frozen again, even though we have berries. I think that's more the look I'm wanting. Yeah, I'm really liking that now. I'm gonna come out the other side. And that is one big bowl and one big set of pine cones. It's still like a little piece here. Little something. Should be easy to find. Not too red. Look at this. One little spritz. Then we all know what it is, right? Now you're talking. Guys, I'm gonna have to put these around now and ask our new folks to go ahead and think about subscribing to our channel. You know, we have a lot of fun here. We're gonna be on all 5 days a week through November for your spiritual and Christmas delight. Come join us. Like, share, subscribe, and tell a buddy. And now I'm convinced I'm gonna have to take you and show you all around. Guys, hopefully you liked our video today. Decorate some Christmas baskets with me. Thank you for coming by. Take care, and we're gonna see you very soon. What, a day or two? In the next Over the Top Christmas video right here on my take on Home and Garden.
Holidays are coming and there's no way around. Better join in the holiday crowd. While I'm struggling to find some peace of mind. Merry Christmas, babe, hope you're alright. When you're not here to walk with me, it all seems like a waste. So tell me tonight, won't you come home?